What's up, y'all? It is Dr. Mia, your B3 specialist and board certified gynecologist at Me Bella Wellness Center. And I am super excited to invite each of you to enjoy an amazing episode for the Ageless Vitality podcast with Dr. Mia and sometimes Joseph, but we don't have him on this particular one. But I want to introduce you to a great friend, colleague, and peer of mine by the name of Coach Cass. I will let her introduce herself and talk a little bit about how we have worked together and how we're working together as we go forward.
All right. So, hey, family. Thank you for having me, Dr. Mia. I'm Coach Cass, America's go to love doctor. I specifically work with successful single women that have everything but a man to be able to have more fun, date confidently, and choose the right partner. So, I love the episode that we've done with Dr. Mia because we get all into it and why ageless vitality is super important when it comes to dating. So, if you're a woman that's over 40, over 50, over 60, sometimes your hormones can get out of whack, and it might be perimenopause, it might be menopause, and these are the things that we don't talk enough about. So Dr. Mia is definitely coming to Wanted Woman Live to speak all about it because our health is our wealth, especially when it comes to love.
Yeah, so actually who he have on here also, she's Coach Cass. But what she also does is she helps women who have everything but a man learn how to become self-aware enough to truly get a man, be happy, and find true love. Is that a good description, Dr. K? I mean, Coach
Yes,
K?
yes, 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 it
Yeah,
is.
so let's just get them a little bit of a teaser of how you got into this. Not
Okay,
your whole story, but just a little
okay.
teaser so that they
Teaser,
know why they want to watch our true Ageless Vitality podcast episode
teaser.
with Dr. Mia and Coach Cass.
Okay, all right. So a teaser would be, let's see, a married man got me into my field of choice.
Mm.
And then my own heartbreak really solidified it. But it was my husband that helped to make it happen, So all of that in there together. One thing I know is if you're listening in and you've ever struggled with love, you're not alone, and
Mhm.
we talk about that because it's like suffering in silence, right? You talk to your girlfriends, they give you really bad advice, you follow it. You watch the romantic comedies and you wish that one day it can happen for you, and it's not realistic. I realize that our parents didn't teach us, our family didn't teach us, nobody really taught us how to love and how to love well. And
Mhm.
so, we're talking all about it in this episode on how do you really get the love that you deserve along with the health, because all of it matters. And too often we put work on top, but if you work yourself down to the bone, who's going to be there to take care of you?
That's exactly right. So as y'all can see, it's going to be a great episode. We had Coach Joseph on there with us. We got Coach Cass and it's me, and we're going to be talking all about a little bit about the wanted woman. I mean, I think that's a great description of
Mhm.
everything that we talked about on that podcast. And
Yeah.
I'm super excited about being able to participate in this amazing conference. So ladies, if you didn't get a chance to do the 2025 Wanted Woman Conference, listen out for the 2026 because it's going to be amazing. And it's not just about finding love, it's also learning how to love yourself, being
Yeah.
more self aware so that you can truly give good love because nobody's taught us how to love and nobody's taught us how to be loved at the same time. And
Mhm.
Coach Cass is going to help us maneuver through that because, as y'all know, the Ageless Vitality podcast is a real focus on the midlife journey that men and women experience. So, the over 35 male and female are going to start to notice some new things going on with their health, their wellness, their focus, their energy, their memory, their mood. A huge number are going to notice that things are changing as far as relationships. This is also the age when many people get divorced and they're getting remarried and they want to do it better this time. It's a time when a lot of relationships have dissolved. And we are going to be talking about all the things that you need to do to make sure that you can experience the gift of God, which is love. And that is one of the major gifts that we get from God. And of course, me, Dr. Mia, you're a B3 specialist and board certified gynecologist, want to make sure that you also can experience the other gift from God, which is everlasting intimacy, the big O, and great physical intimacy with your partner. So don't y'all miss our amazing episode. It's going to be so much fun, great conversation. I don't want you to miss it. Coach Cass, tell the people I have on here your website so that y'all can go ahead and start following her, because if you don't need this information, which I am a married woman and this information is great for me as well. It's not just about how to find love and be loved, but it's also how to keep love and keep
Hmm.
healthy, good relationships, because a big part of that is your own self-awareness. And that's what Coach Cass is going to teach us. So if you need to follow her, go on her wantedwomanlive.com page. You'll be able to follow her on her Instagram, her Facebook, and all the things. And you'll be able to keep up with all the amazing work that Coach Cass is doing for our community. These ageless bells in the midlife journey and ageless bows in the midlife journey. So it's Dr. Mia. Can you give them a little tip teaser before we end, Coach Cass? Just tell
Sure,
them, give
sure.
them a little something, something.
Um, so I would say for those of you that might be struggling when it comes to relationship, instead of blaming others, I invite you to look within. You got to look at the man in the mirror or the woman in the mirror and take some time out to say, what are some of the things that keep rotating around and around in my life? And if I feel like a hamster on a wheel and I'm dating the same person with a different head, who is the there's something that has to change, and the change has to start with yourself. It's time for you to level up in love and join us at Wanted Woman Live.
You don't want to miss it, y'all. I'll see you on the Ageless Vitality podcast and on our next episode with Coach Cass. You don't want to miss it. It's Dr. Mia. And guys, I will have Coach Joseph did join us. So you definitely don't want to miss it either, because we're not just talking about the wanted woman. We're also talking
Mhm.
about the wanted man on this episode. So I'll see y'all later. Bye. Thank you, Coach
Bye. Thank
Cass.
you, Dr. Mia.